So he can Q and he can stun, he can slow. Queen can use a beam or perhaps get a lucky ultimate in.
Yeah,
but they have
I
like
could
2
see this
heroes.
work much better if Corrupted was in the core and they picked something else in Moon Queen's place. It's so greedy.
Yeah, it's very greedy.
If it works out, they will get great farm, but if they get behind early, it's gonna be so difficult to recover. There will be very little they can do.
Yeah.
The nightmare scenario here is that they stack up the Legion jungle for Moon Queen, and Hellborn comes into contest.
Oh yeah.
And they can't defend the stacks. I kinda expect some sort of situation like that to happen in 8 minutes or so from now.
Yeah. Pharaoh actually rocketed Behemoth and Corrupted, so he at least know where they are.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I'm laughing, but it's good information to get, knowing that this is what's happening because.
Look again, he's sniping them both again, canceling the mana pot from Behemoth.
That's actually really good. No.
That's annoying.
Yeah, but it's good information as well because now on the top lane, Martyr knows that he can go block the creeps because Behemoth is doing what he's doing. So
yeah,
that intel helps them counteract what they're doing with the blocking with Behemoth.
absolutely. Yeah, they are probably thinking now. Okay, we at least got like 30 seconds to a minute here where we can farm.
Yeah.
So, Moon Queen Rhapsody against Pharaoh G-Monster. Who would you think comes out on the top?
I think for the early stages they are fine on Moon Queen, but if they get a few levels on Geo and Fair without being shut down earlier, then like stunning in with Geo into wall of Moon Queen would maybe be a nightmare scenario where he just dies.
Yeah.
Where the Rhapsody healing is probably not going to be enough to save him in that situation, so he will have to be quite careful.
Yeah.
But if he gets to farm and hit creeps, he will come out ahead quite early on, I think.
Surprisingly,
go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I think if Geomonster and Pharaoh gets like level 3 or 4, they are actually really dangerous.
Yeah. And they're farming fine right now, getting good value. Oh, here we go, bot lane.
Geomonster stunning on the Rhapsody, Pharaoh using his Q. They're trying to chase him down, but will they have enough damage? I do think so, and the apple will be used there, but the auto attack from Geomonster will get the blood. He's trying to stun the Moon Queen, and he is successful, but I don't think they will have enough damage to take him down here, though. Moon Queen turning around. Yeah.
Not enough mana on Pharaoh to well, he did have mana, but he didn't have any cooldowns available to click, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rhapsody walking up too far, getting too close to the enemy heroes all on his own, getting caught out.
Yeah, he overextended a little bit there.
Yeah, trying to defend the pool, which they were farming nicely, so I can understand that he wants to contest them, but just trying to do too much.
Morax is trying to get some damage off on the bubbles.
Yeah, quite even. Both level 4, similar farm.
Yeah.
12-2 to 13-1, so they're basically the same.
I'm still a bit surprised that they're actually going. They actually went full committed with the corrupted Behemoth lane here.
Yes, they did. I would expect Behemoth to have rotated bot lane by now, but he did not.
He did not. Yeah. I mean, Behemoth has boots, so it doesn't really. I mean, he can do the stun, but that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting Hellborn to come out on top from the top lane, and if bot lane continues as it is now, then they will be very happy with that result as well. So yeah. I think they will need to do rotations from lead inside soon to change up the lanes.
Mid lane is doing quite equal, though, I would say. Oh, Bubbles here might be in some trouble there.
Yeah, a lot of damage from Rexus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a mistake from Bubbles to max Q in this matchup.
Oh, big takeover there, actually, from the Bubbles.
Yeah, Yeah, good cancel from him. But maxing W gives you more damage per ability usage. Like it scales faster up in damage early on, and the silencing effect becomes so long that you can really use it to do something with it. While the only thing that happens on the Q is just it does a bit more damage with every level up.
Yeah.
Slightly shorter cooldown. So
Would you like Bolts to max his W instead?
yes, I would. I much prefer that myself at least.
Okay. Even in the middle lane?
Yeah, I do.
The Bubble's really having fun though with that illusion rune, I can say. Now Behemoth
Yeah.
comes in here with a stun, I suppose. Big stun there, and here comes the auto attack and the Bubble's Q. Dodges the Morax's stun there.
Stuck in the trees.
Oh, he's stuck in the trees. He's getting out eventually. Now Morax is trying to... Oh, Bubbles misses the Q actually, and a TP comes in here. Auto attack and the stun to finish off the Moraxes here. Geomonster trying to TP in and help, but he just realized, I have no mana.
Yeah, he came in with nothing.
Yeah.
They had no... I mean, he was fighting for a long time, and they could have seen this coming for a bit, especially after Behemoth showed up, so... They just had no one available to TP in and help him out.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really good job from Bubbles with the illusion rune, just spamming his abilities and knowing how powerful that buff actually is.
Now, here is a question.
Players wouldn't have gone for it at all, so yeah, good job.
Now here's a question for you, Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
If Bubbles would have maxed his W here, would he have ever gotten to kill the Moraxes?
He could have done much the same, yeah, because many of the situations where he did get both abilities off and just walked around him, because he has boots and Moraxes doesn't. But the good thing about the W is just you get to auto attack him for so long. Where he
here, sorry, top run. Sorry to cut you off. Geomonster stunning the Bubbles, and Morax is doing all the damage, popping his ulti, and Bubbles will fall. They are chasing him here. Corrupted Disciple, a huge Calamity ulti catching the Corrupted Disciple, and now Corrupted will fall. Oh man, big fight.
Yeah, not the best place. Bubbles didn't even use his W when he jumped in there, so he got caught up on Maxes. He held it for too long. And like, again, if he had max W and it was a 3-second silence instead of a 1-second silence, it's different. So, but it's a choice, and you get to harass better with the shell serve without committing to things. So yeah, I get why people will go for it. There's advantages to both. But yeah, good return kill on Bubbles after dying on Moraxes before, now being a 1-1 for the mid lane.
Yeah, much needed. Top lane, however, Corrupted holding his ground against two heroes here.
Yeah, tanking up with the strength bracers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that the strength bracers now give magic armor?
Yeah, I actually read it. It gives you 1 magic armor, right?
Yeah. For every...
Oh, sorry to cut you off. Behemoth here, going in, but getting caught by Pharaoh. Bubbles jumping in as well. No fear. Now, is he going to get the stun off? Yes, he will, but unfortunately he will go. We have a TP from Martyr coming in. Bubbles just trying to hold his ground. Will he escape? In the tower he will escape, but that's not going to get him anywhere.
No. Yeah, he tried to cover the Martyr Q, but got hit, and the slow just sat on him for too long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is actually really good though for Morax's part. Now he gets to free farm, meanwhile Bubbles being dead.
Yeah, I mean, Pharaoh's also really just getting good stuff done here, having the ult and instantly turning it into value.
Yeah. I would like to see Geomancer and Pharaoh try to take down the Moonqueen here now before Rhapsody gets his ultimate. And that might what's going to happen here. Geomancer sneaking around. Pharaoh is far away though. Geomancer.
Walking so close by without seeing Geo there. Sneaky.
Sneaky, yeah, really sneaky. Oh, they caught him off guard here. No beam coming out from Moonqueen though, however.
Yeah, I would have expected them to use one there. Just swap boots to intellect, throw one out. You're at full mana anyway. Why not?
Yeah, he can afford very many beams.
Yeah. Yeah, but I really think, just coming back to the bracers, like the strength and agility ones, the recent buff to those items has put them so much in the spotlight, and people just don't really know it yet. Like they haven't adapted to
Yeah,
it. Because
it's true.
the magic armor from the strength bracers, they stack, and it's the only item in the game where that really is the case. Like normally when you buy magic armor, you buy one piece and that's it.
Yeah.
So he can get magic armor from investments if he wants as well, and they will work on top of it. Or another pair of bracers for more magic armor and more strength.
Hmm. It's like you see almost every carry buying at least 1 or 2 Soul Scream rings in the beginning just to get those stats and extra damage in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the buff to Soul Scream Ring is especially good because it does build into 3 relevant items. Like most cores buy Madfred Knuckles, and Nullfire is very often bought as well. So you can buy 2 of them easily and just build them into those items.
Yeah,
And you can have a third one if you want and just have it in your inventory because you have room.
absolutely, yeah.
The extra rooms that you have for TPs and region and stuff just makes it so much easier to afford one backspace to an early game item that just sticks around for a long time.
Yeah. It's like when I play myself and I see like a strength hero having like a bracer, I don't even bother to gank him because I can't kill him anyway. It's like so annoying to see that bracer. Oh, he's so tanky now already. It's no point.
Yeah, I mean it adds up so quickly, and especially if you have room for 2 of them. Oh, here we go, top maybe.
Top lane, yeah. Geomons are trying to set up. Corrupted though is sensing some danger. He does not have a ward on him.
I'm not sure what told him that Geo was on the way here for him to sit back so
Oh.
much. Oh, here we go.
Going up now though. The dive's probably gonna be him catching him up there. And the bubbles. Geomons are trying to stun out. Now everyone is getting away safely. But at the same time though, Moquin is getting to farm really good and push at the same time.
Yeah, Bubbles had the option to go for Geo there, following out of his stun, but chose not to.
Look here. I think we're gonna see some dives anytime soon. Is it the same story again?
Something's gonna happen. Yeah, kind of, yes. Something's bound to happen, but
yeah. Tower for tower.
Here we go.
Here we
Calamity's
go,
sticking around too much.
Oh!
Oh, they don't! Oh, Bubbles could have jumped. Oh, what? Bubbles had a free jump on the backline where Mario would be caught by the silence and hitting Calamity as well, just ulting. He would have killed him easily.
Yeah. Maybe he was too afraid, knowing that there were like 4 or 5 players there.
I mean, he could have jumped in there, and if they trade 1 for 1, that's fine. And if they get the kill and he doesn't die, that's even better. And both things could happen there.
Yeah. Now, Moquin, or hold that thought, they are trying to go into the jungle here, setting up as 4 players actually, but realizing they got caught on a ward, they retreated.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is that Moquin actually have Elder Parasite now. So
yeah,
I mean,
and
I must say I'm a big fan with the Elders because you can farm extremely fast. Now hold that thought. Bubbles here getting caught off by everybody almost except Miraculous.
Full house. But yeah, they haven't touched Moon Queen at all. Like they don't care about him.
Yeah, they haven't really. I would like them to commit more on Moon Queen now before it's getting out of hand.
He has cleaned out 2 rounds of stacks now, I believe. We haven't really touched upon it too much, but he's been getting some good farm in the jungle and is now catching up on GPM to what you usually see Moon Queens ending up at.
Yeah.
Starting against the mana plane, he didn't have the quickest start, but he is getting up there now and farming quick. Calamity will not be able to keep up right now. They're similar in GPM, but if nothing else changes, Moon Queen will pull ahead really fast.
Absolutely. Yeah, unless Hellborn is taking some fights now and Calamity gets some kills here and there, he's gonna drop in GPM compared to Moon Queen by a lot. Oh, let's see. What do you think the item's gonna be on Calamity though?
Usually some early game, often very movement speed based items. He already has all those, so Ghost Marchers, Madfred Knuckles, when you get 5 kills, that's another 15 movement speed, and then the Vitalizer being the upgraded Energizer. So He just needs movement speed to be able to position himself correctly with the dragons flying around him. So he needs to be faster than the guys he's fighting to really be effective.
Bubbles, sort of got to have bubbles there going in a difficult position.
He might get
Oh,
caught, yeah.
big calamity catch there, yeah. And that's a dead bubbles.
Very dead.
He should have tried to keep his Q longer.
He
but-
jumped too early
Yeah, he was probably
And-
very stressed.
and ran the wrong direction afterwards.
Yeah.
If he ran south there to the bottom side of the ancients, he would have been fine, even with the distance he ported.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Hellborn is pushing middle and sneaking around in the jungle, just trying to force a little bit of pressure.
yeah, Bubbles is really not having the best of games. 0-4 now.
Yeah. Difficult time. However, though, they need to start do something soon against the Moon Queen, I would say. I mean, to pull it this way, the only thing Legion has right now is Moon Queen. If he falls, they will probably win the game quite easily.
Yeah, but he will need a few items before he's really dangerous. So there's
Yeah.
time still where he's vulnerable.
That's true. Yeah.
But they don't have the best team support around a Moon Queen. Like a one core build up is usually not the best in what we see in most games. So
Yeah.
if they
I mean-
have farm on 3 heroes on help one side, it's much easier to deal with this very farmed Moon Queen, killing the rest of the team and just leaving him for last, or bursting in one single go.
However,
Bot lane here. I think
Bot
Bubbles
lane,
is
yeah.
gonna set up.
oh yeah, Pharaoh's in trouble here. He's getting caught up by the bubble silence, the beam coming in, and the behemoth stun being popped up. Now Pharaoh is in some deep trouble here, and I don't think there will be zero escape. He uses his ulti just to buy time, but in the end he will fall.
Yeah. No way out. No tier 1 tower for the teammates to port to, so
Yeah.
no escape here. Mid lane now.
Middle lane here, Gemas are using a big stun with the combo, and there comes the Miraculous Peak and the stun, shutting down the corrupted disciple. At the same time though, Moon Queen and Behemoth and Rhapsody is pushing as hard as they can on the bottom lane here. They want that tower, but Calamity coming with smoke here, Martyr also. And a big Calamity ultimate being used there, and a TP is coming in. Who is TPing? That's the Miraxus, but he fortunately gets stunned by the
Yes,
Behemoth.
PK here.
He has to pick at the big PK coming out from the Miraxus. Rhapsody ulti trying to defend Moon Queen as hard as he can, but Moon Queen is forced to run here. Will he be able to escape the rocket of Pharaoh, catching him off guard, ending his life?
Rocket literally hitting on top of Moon there. Hit him in the face.
I actually thought Moon Queen escaped there, but then I saw the sneaky rocket coming in and nah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Middle
Dead.
lane. No, Miraxus doesn't really commit here. He did have the peek and stun, but he couldn't have killed him solo. But Bubbles using ulti here on the Miraxus in mid lane. Now Behemoth coming in as well, trying to catch up for a stun. The Miraxus ulti being popped here, and that's not gonna be a kill. Another rocket coming in here. Miraxus no fair, going back in again. Bubbles using his silence, and he's trying to chase, but no mana for the Q at the current moment. There comes the Q, but for the retreat. Miraxus barely escaping there with 50 HP left.
Pretty good mana from Miraxus,
Yeah.
but no team follow up really. Bot lane now, Pharaoh.
Bottom lane. Oh, Pharaoh misses the ulti, unfortunately. And that's... Martyr is here, though. Maybe he's got a big wall coming out from the Pharaoh. They're stopping Corrupted and Rhapsody to chase him.
Yeah. So Pharaoh trying to ult to the neutral camp to jump away, but realizing his ult does not work on neutrals, so just lies through.
Yeah. It was a really good try from Pharaoh, though.
Yeah, that's the kind of mistake you make once and then you realize, oh, my ability does not work that way anymore.
Yeah. Been there, done that. Oh, look at the triple stack here for Calamity, though. That's a lot of juicy farm.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get it and it's good, but they haven't been using their jungle that well. Like, they're wasting creep spawns quite a lot. Like, if you look at the Legion jungle, all camps but one are dead. So next minute they all respawn, and for
We
Hellborn
going to
it's the other side.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off here. Geomonster is stunning in, and the double stun from Moraxus. And of course, the rocket is there to take the kill like no other.
Securing it.
Yeah, they did team smoke for this though, and they only got one so far. Look at Geomonster and Farrer going even behind the tower, having no fear. They are bursting the. Oh, Corrupted here, being in some trouble here, getting chased down by Moraxus, Martyr, and Calamity. Actually, really tanky here, Corrupted, but unfortunately, he falls in the end.
He did a really good juke, baiting
Yeah.
Moraxus to PK in one direction and running the other. So
Oh, Moraxus wants going in here, and the Pharaoh being permanent being used on the Bubbles here. Bubbles have no way to escape this, and there goes the explosion of disaster on the Bubbles, and he will fall.
yeah, a lot of pickups from Hellborn side and no good response from Legion.
Yeah. I can understand from Moquin's perspective that he don't really want to engage yet. Because if he dies another time, his team is in deep trouble.
Yeah, yeah, but at this point, it's like they need the Grimoire finished on Bubbles so he can start pushing waves on the side, split pushing
Yeah.
everywhere, getting that PK, and then they can maybe stay in the game that way. But until they have that, they're in some deep shit, I think.
Yeah.
Like
Now-
if they were able to dodge the fights better and just turtle it out, they're using their creeps much better. Like they're more efficient with their farming. But Hellborn just getting so many kills to make up for that difference.
Yeah.
Like the score is 2-11 or 2-13 right now, so 11 ahead for Hellborn.
Oh, wow. I didn't even realize the score. At least Moquin picked up Geometer Spain here, and it's a good timing to get it, I would say.
Yeah, I mean he's farming fine. He's sitting at 500 gold per minute, but if you look on the other side of the map, it's Calamity almost at 600 now. So
Yeah.
really
Now,
getting that value that they want.
yeah. Now we have smoke coming in from Bubbles here. They might try to take a fight here. Let's see. The problem is they don't really have any good initiation yet from the Legion side.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
kind of
Martyr
need
was
Behemoth.
ready behind them as well. Like even if they jump on Calamity there, he just get healed
Yeah.
to full, and it's nightmare scenario. And Pharaoh has the bark armor now, level 11. All PK Moraxus, all their heroes have something of value on the course. While on the Legion side, all they really have is Moon Queen. Bubbles not really finishing his item. He no PK yet.
Look, they are going for the Conquer kill here.
I think it's a good choice to
Oh,
make
yeah.
the transition. Top lane now though, Bubbles.
Top lane Bubbles is in some trouble, but he peeks away. And I suppose Pharaoh used his ultimate for this? Yes, he did.
Yeah, Bubbles bursted a wave, used his Q and W forward. Pharaoh jumped him, knowing his Q was on cooldown, but he survived long enough for it to come back up and escape.
Yeah. Well, what Legion really lacks is a good initiation, I would say. If they get Behemoth PK, they actually have something to go in with.
Yeah, they have the Bubbles PK now, and I think it's smart for them not to finish the Grimoire first because they're really lacking the initiation, and he can clean waves just with the light brand, so he doesn't really need it just for that. So now they have that, and Behemoth PK is 100 gold away here. So next big wave that's done as well. Will give them some power and some fighting tools.
Yeah, it might turn the tides actually.
In some ways, it's a bit similar to last game, like starting behind, but slowly Golic on the carry position.
Yeah.
Stays in the game for long enough to have enough impact, because he will outscale and he will beat out Calamity in the end if they're even on farm.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah.
He will have a shrunken head soon on Moon Queen. They haven't really done that much to chase and lock down Moon Queen.
He's slowly recovering on Calamity's GPM.
Yeah, and he gets better value from the farm that he gets on Moon Queen. Like if they have the same,
Oh yeah.
does bring more to the table.
One thing I've learned playing against the Moon Queen is that you should never underestimate that hero. It's just so powerful at times.
Yeah, you don't need much free time before you can just gain so much gold in such a short span of time.
Yeah.
I think he should have gone into the enemy jungle and farmed the camps there, but I don't think they had enough vision in the bot lane to really know how many they actually were down there.
He's rotating over there now. Rhapsody getting caught here by the Geomancer. He's throwing up his ulti, but that's going to be a slow ultimate that will not connect. In the meantime, though, Calamity getting bot tower, and Behemoth and Corrupted getting the top tower. And that's a shrunken head I see coming in the way of Calamity in the carrier. That's going to be really helpful in the next fights.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see...
Bubbles here, getting caught one more time, actually, by the Pharaoh. How is he getting caught this much? I don't understand.
Yeah, well, you don't have time to react against the Pharaoh ult from the Bubbles point of view, and he's very low HP pool, and Gio was in range to reach him with the PK stun, so he just never got an ability off before his HP was too low. Yeah, Pharaoh again, really bringing good value here. He's 4, 1, and 5, being the initiator of many good kills here that wouldn't have happened otherwise.
Yeah, Pharaoh, he hasn't have... Actually, yeah, you're right. He had some very good ultis this game as well. Maraxis here being invis, sneaking up on the Rhapsody, and that's a double stun coming in, and Jeremy's following up with the double stun. Mukun has the Shrunken being used here, and he messed up Calamity ulti being popped. Huge shockwave from Behemoth coming in, Mukun running up all he can. Look at the damage coming in here. Oh, Maraxis popping his ulti and exploding down the Mukun. Jeremy's stunning the Behemoth, and he goes down. Corrupted is the only survivor, but he will go down as well. Bubbles, however, was never in the fight.
He was somewhere else. Here we
go.
go.
There we go. Bubbles sneaking the kill on the Martyr there. Geomonster trying to predict where he's going, but Bubbles faked his Q and didn't port to it.
He might go again.
Yeah. Oh, Maroon
now he will definitely go again.
Yeah, but he don't have the damage though. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Hey.
Nothing wrong with killing the creep wave, I guess.
No, I would have placed that on the 2 heroes instead, but yeah, he tries to stop the push a bit, but I think he could have gone for doing damage to the heroes and seeing how that would play out, but he was maybe too afraid of the Geo PK stun and not being out of there in time.
Yeah. Mokun just need that one more item and he will have enough damage to take down many more people.
Yeah, it was a really good Mother ult as well. I'm not sure if you saw it, but he got a full heal out for that team fight as well. And
who did he heal?
I think, I'm not sure. I just saw the HP bar go from very low to very high, but I think it might have been Rexus who was in line of fire there.
Because it was definitely not Calamity. He was almost outside the fight, pretty much hitting from big range.
Exactly. Yeah, but really good ult from Behemoth as well. Like,
oh yeah,
they didn't need much more to just burst those heroes down completely. But just not enough. Team Smoke again, help one side.
Team Smoke coming in, and they are hungry for more. They realize now, let's take Mooquin down one more time. Behemoth here. Getting caught. Oh, misses the stun, but Piki gets... Oh, Jim was a huge follow-up there. Here comes the bubble, silencing the rest of his team. Behemoth tries to stun everyone, but unfortunately, Calamity used his Shrunken there to finish him off.
What a clusterfuck. Damn. They saw him with the Geostalk in the trees, but it was slightly delayed, so they jumped on that red dot and was just next to him and missed entirely, so...
Ooh, top lane here corrupt. There might be some trouble now. Is he going to let him TP out though? He stuns in, that's kind of dangerous, I would say.
Pharaoh's coming in now.
Pharaoh is running, yeah. He probably thinks, oh, there must be someone behind.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, the rocket here. Of course, the rocket, and there comes the snipe from Pharaoh once again, doing wonderful work.
Yeah, and good job from Geo keeping the chase up for so long, knowing the team's on the way.
Yeah, really well played. I'm curious though what item Calamity is going towards here. In my opinion, I might actually just try to rush a Wingbow or something.
I think Wingbow is a really solid pickup. I think the alternative here is going for the Savage Mace now, knowing that every Moon Queen player in the world goes for a quite early Wingbow.
Yeah.
And the damage from Savage just adds so much onto the passive proc from Calamity. So
Yeah.
that's also an
Yeah,
option.
you're right.
But I can see both working out and being good pickups. It's just a matter of using your gold for relevant items now.
Yeah. Either one is fine, I would think.
Yeah.
Unless you see Moonqueen already have the Wingbow, then you might not want to go for
Yeah,
it yourself.
because from Moonqueen's point of view, Wingbow is the natural next pickup. So
Yeah. Now,
we'll see what
here
he
is small.
decides.
Is he going for the ultimate, the shockwave? Bubbles using his Q to try kill the creeps, but they have barrier already popped.
Yeah, and Pharaoh pre-popped the barbed as well, expecting the jump, so he was ready to do damage in the return.
Yeah. Let's see. Are Hellborn waiting for their Kongor to spawn, perhaps?
Yeah, they're looking for the deep inside Conqueror now, spawning in 10-15 seconds, and they can head over to their own afterwards. So this will be token and followed by a base push if they get it.
Yeah. Actually, we have a team smoke coming in here from the Legion side.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hunting Kongor.
They have to contest it. They're expecting them to go for Kongor.
Yeah.
If they lose this, they lose the game.
Oh, Geomonster in some trouble here, getting stunned. Will they have enough damage to burst him? Actually, no, they didn't. Oh, well, he's stunned straight into them. Now, Pharaoh getting a good catch there on the movement. Now, here comes the Miraxis as well, doing as much damage as he can. And Moonqueen is the lone survivor. They're trying to do as much damage as possible, but there are just too many. And the heal from Martyr healing up Pharaoh to full HP once again. Bubble in huge trouble in the background here.
Yeah,
He's going to fall. There is no escaping that.
Yeah, the barrier did so much absorption there. The full Moonqueen ult did no damage, and the one guy who was auto-attacking got healed up by Martyr.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he could do nothing here. He's so far away from having enough. They're now 15,000 gold ahead for the Hellborn side. I think they should just go get the, like this base tower, maybe just the melee barracks if they can make it in time, and then get the Hellborn Legion Conqueror and go for token. But we'll see what they end up doing here. They need to go for Conqueror soon if they want to get it before Moonqueen and Bubbles come back up. Yeah, so probably not Conqueror now. We'll see if they feel they're enough ahead to just go for it anyway.
Yeah, they might actually just commit on it. I saw Calamity buying an item here. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch up what he was buying. But we'll see in the carrier eventually.
I would expect it to be Savage, but Wingbow is the second choice.
It's either one of the two here. Unless we get really surprised and he gets something else.
You could tank up with a heart or something. I mean, that's also something you often do.
Wingbow, yeah. Yeah. Ah, that's a good item.
Yeah.
Big range. A lot of damage.
He's also recognizing that Moonqueen is still quite far away from finishing his own Wingbow, so he can probably buy the Wingbow now and farm up a Savage before Moonqueen even gets that Wingbow anyway.
Absolutely. Look up as Kongor goes down.
But look at Legion team now, this is really clever. They're lining up to try and get the other Conqueror in the meantime. They know Hellborn is going for it, so they want to get this Conqueror quick before Hellborn gets over here in time, denying the token. So this is the fight for the game.
This is the fight corrupted. Oh, huge shockwave coming out from him. 3-man stun. Now in the background here, Moonqueen is trying his best, but he's just falling down to the Miraxis and Pharaoh. Rhapsody falls. Now corrupted is trying, but he can't do anything. In the background also we have we have the Behemoth falling. Yeah, Behemoth. Look at Bubbles there being in this here.
Oh man.
He got
he was so close to dying.
So close. And that did GG.
I mean, it was a really good ult from Behemoth, but Kongor was low, enraged with the extra attack speed, and Pharaoh ulted in on Moonqueen, and Kongor just stood there blasting Moonqueen for the entire Rhapsody ult, and afterwards as well. So he just died to Kongor straight up. He got nothing done. Hellflower and no Shrunken, no nothing, just dead. From one Pharaoh ult, helped out by Kongor. So yeah, I think it was a really good play trying to go for the Conqueror, denying the token, but they didn't get it in time.
I think they